Welcome back to Building Together. My name is Colin, and I'm joined today by my sidekick. That's right, and we are reviewing this set right here that's on the table. It is the Hogwarts Fluffy Encounter 397 pieces, one of the 3 US June releases for the Hogwarts Castle. You can combine all of those into one massive castle, and you can check out our speed builds on our channel as well. So definitely watch those. But today, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the detail for this Fluffy Encounter set. And Autumn, I got to ask you, what's your favorite thing about this set?
Fluffy.
Fluffy. So here we have Fluffy right here. And what was really cool for you about Fluffy?
These 2 eyes are open and this eye is open. So 3 eyes open and 3 eyes closed.
So 3 different heads on this Fluffy. One of the heads is wide awake, one of them is half asleep, and the other one is entirely asleep.
And enjoying the music of the harp.
Except the harp stopped playing in the movie, right? And that's why that one starts waking up? Yeah. So they did a really nice job, I think, with Fluffy making him posable. So you enjoyed Fluffy, and as you know, I love Lego buildings. I love Lego Castle. So I'm glad you were able to build Fluffy for the speed build. I was able to build some of the castle stuff. And
most of it.
Most of it, that's right. And I actually, honestly, kind of enjoyed building this larger segment here. It does have a trap door that you can lift up, which would lead you down into the Devil's Snare, which does come in the set. It comes at the bottom of this segment if you're looking at the box and how they organize it there. So they do have a little bit of the Devil's Snare right there. They have a tower on top that's kind of an observation tower, and then they have this little room up here behind the tall sloped roof.
It's a kitchen.
Or a kitchen, I suppose. There is a turkey leg with the set, but that does lead me to one of my criticisms. In this section here, they have these 2 lights that I think are actually somewhat effective in terms of how they connect them, these lamps or lights, to the wall, but you can't actually put the flame pieces in there and have them held in. They're just placed there by gravity, and if you move this, the flame pieces come out. I found that really annoying and thought that was a little bit of an oversight. I also was a little disappointed with the Devil's Snare. It's pretty small, which isn't a big deal, but if you're thinking about how to put this into different sections in different sets and combining them, I'm not sure where this is supposed to lead to. Right? In the movie, it's supposed to, they're supposed to go in there and then they sink below and they end up with the room with the keys, but none of the, at least US releases at this point, have the room with all the keys in it, nor do they have a room with the chessboard. So there's really nowhere for that to go at this moment in time. One of my other criticisms for this set is in this section here at the very top, there's a sticker that you have to put on a curved piece, which is really challenging, and it's an inside curve rather than an outside curve. I struggled with that, and I can imagine a lot of other people, especially kids, would struggle with that as well. Now, the set does come with some minifigs. You've got Ron, Hermione. You're going to put a scary face on?
Ron's scared of everything.
You're scared of spiders, right?
Like me.
Yeah. There's Harry. Is Harry scared of anything?
He's scared of Fluffy.
Would you be scared of Fluffy? 3-headed dog? Yeah.
That eats him.
What do you think of the golden minifig?
I like that these sets come with golden minifigs.
So this set does come with 4 minifigs. It comes with a golden Hermione, which I think is pretty well done. All of these minifigs do have a 20 years Lego Harry Potter printing on the back, which I thought was a nice print. They also come with 2 mystery chocolate frogs. So, are you curious to see who we got in this one? look. All the instruction manuals have the roster of Chocolate Frog characters in the back. So you can actually have a check mark to see if you can complete all of them.
I know we have that one.
We do have an Albus Dumbledore. Let's see, there are a couple of Albus Dumbledores actually in this one. It looks as though we have a Salazar Slytherin. We also have a...
McGonagall.
I don't think that's McGonagall. She's not one of them. That's, looks like... Oh, you're right. A Minerva McGonagall. So we got a Slytherin, Salazar Slytherin, and Minerva McGonagall for this set. So if you pick up this set, you'll get 2 of these. You don't know who you're going to get beforehand. In fact, I think got one set that had 2 of the same in there. So you never know what you're going to get. So maybe you can complete that. I'm sure if you wanted to complete all of your Chocolate Frog characters, you can go on Bricklink and find them, or just buy a bunch of Harry Potter sets. Autumn, what do you rate this set?
An 8.
8 bricks. Why do you rate it 8 bricks?
Because I like set, but it's a little like empty. You'd think in this one they would have like the mirror, because I think it's the room where Harry meets that guy with the purple thingy on his head.
The Mirror Air said where he meets Professor Quirrell that had Voldemort attached to the back of his head, huh, in the first movie? Yeah, so a little empty. Any other reasons you give it an 8?
Because of the lights. We lost the flames.
Well, they're mixed with some of the other Harry Potter sets. But yeah, the lights do come out pretty easily. Anything else you want to say?
That I like the dog especially. I'll just take his middle head off.
Looks like you took more than the middle head off.
Is these pieces.
Ah, you do like those. Yeah, that's a really effective creative use of
And that,
the piece.
like, the eyes are closed, and then both these eyes are closed, and it fits together. Like 3 eyes are closed, and 3 eyes are open. He has 6 eyes, and that's a lot of eyes.
It is a lot of eyes. I have 4 eyes. How many do you have?
Daddy only have 2 eyes,
Plus the glasses.
so those aren't eyes.
Fair enough. So you gave it 8 bricks. I'm gonna give it 6. Is that a bit harsh? It is, especially to Fluffy. I'm giving it 6 bricks, which is the lowest rating that I've ever given a set that we've reviewed. Now, there are a couple reasons why. First, I thought Fluffy was well done, and of course, with the set being called the Fluffy Encounter, that's the focal point of the set. But the rest of the set lacks a couple of key execution points. First, the lights in the back of the main part of the set don't actually, the flames don't attach solidly to the lights, so whenever you move those around, those fall out. I was disappointed with putting a sticker on the inside of a curved piece. That was frustrating. I can only imagine how other people felt putting that on. I put a lot of Lego stickers on. That one was tough for me. As Autumn mentioned, there were some empty rooms that I thought could use a little bit more. For instance, even the Devil's Snare room had a little bit of Devil's Snare, but it's not clear where else you're going to go. As you know, in the book and the movies, they fall through the Devil's Snare and then they move on to the Winged Keys challenge, but there's really nothing beyond that here. Also, the transition from the rock work in this segment to the castle itself I thought was a little rough, and that's consistent across the other sets for the Harry Potter castle release this year. Finally, I was disappointed a bit with the harp. When we first got the set, I was really excited to build the harp, but after doing so, it doesn't really fold up nicely and neatly, and I think it's lacking a little bit of execution there. So while there are some nice use of pieces, particularly here using one of those rock miner pieces toward the tower, I think there are good pieces in the set that are going to be useful for your collection. The execution was a bit off for me. So that's why I give it 6 out of 10. Overall, that works out to, between the two of us, a 7 out of 10, which is decent. And I wouldn't recommend against getting the set. I think if you like Harry Potter and you like the Hogwarts Castle sets, you will enjoy this. But if you're not into Harry Potter, you're not into castles, I would recommend spending your $40 on another Lego set. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review and you were able to learn something from it. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, ring the bell for notifications, and by the way, Autumn, always remember, keep building together.